The next topic is mathematics of finance. Okay, so in this chapter, the first thing is simple interest, and then we'll be studying compound interest. Okay, so simple interest is calculated on the principal for the entire period of borrowing, and it is calculated by P into R into T, wherein P is principal amount, R is rate of interest, and T is the period for which you are going to invest your money. Okay, the total amount is calculated by P plus interest, the principal amount whatever you have invested plus the interest whatever you are going to get. Now the difference between simple interest and compound interest. Now suppose we are investing 100 rupees. Okay, let me take principal amount to be 100 at the rate of interest 10 per annum. Okay, 10% per annum. Now suppose we are investing this for 1 year. Now the interest on this is going to be 10%, right? So we will be getting 10 rupees. So at the end of the year, what we have is the 100 rupees what we had invested plus the extra 10 rupees what we got as interest. So at the end of first year we have 110 rupees. Okay. Again, if we talk about compound interest, here also we are going to get 10 rupees, and at the end of first year, here also we have 100 plus 10, that is nothing but 110 rupees. So this is about first year. Now at the end of second year, suppose you are going with simple interest, again the interest is calculated on the amount what you have invested. So the interest again will be on this 100 rupees whatever you had invested. So again in this case interest will be 10 rupees, and already we had 110 rupees, so this will be 110 plus 10. Now at the end of second year we have 120 rupees. But in case of compound interest, the interest is calculated on the amount what you have, not the amount what you had invested. So in this case the interest will be on this 110 rupees. Okay, so 10% on 110, it is nothing but 11 rupees. So at the end of second year your amount will be 110 plus 11, which is 121. So in case of simple interest, the interest is always calculated on the actual amount what we are investing, wherein in case of compound interest, the interest is calculated on the amount what we have in account at the end of that particular year. Now let's look at this example. Find the simple interest on rupees 800 for 3 years at 5% per annum. Also find the amount after 3 years. So first we need to find simple interest on 800 rupees for 3 years, and then we need to find amount after 3 years. Okay. So in this case principal amount whatever we are investing is 800 rupees, and rate of interest is given as 5%. Okay. So simple interest is nothing but P into R into T. Principal amount, the amount we are investing, into rate of interest into the period for which we are investing that particular amount. And in this case we are investing this amount for 3 years. Okay. So this will be 800 into R, it is 5% into 3. Now since this is 5%, we have to write this as 5 upon 100. Okay. So yeah, we can cancel this. So what is remaining is 8 into 5 into 3. So it will be 8 into 5 into 3. So which is nothing but 120. So at the end of 3 years we are getting 120 rupees as interest. Now amount is nothing but principal plus simple interest. So the amount what we had invested is 800 rupees plus 120, so total it is 920. So amount at the end of 3 years is going to be 920.